Welcome to Info Listed Media. Steven Spielberg is arguably one of the most famous directors of all time, rising to popularity in the 70s and 80s for his revitalization of summer's blockbusters. His films are vastly different and fit into various genres, all connected by astute direction and fascinating stories. Here are the top 10 Steven Spielberg movies of all time. Number 10, Catch Me If You Can, 2002. Cited by many of one of the Spielberg best films from the 21st century, Catch Me If You Can is a hugely entertaining crime thriller that boasted two fantastic performances for Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. The film also integrates element of comedy into its story to bring it an extra layer of engagement and personality. The film is based on allegedly true story of Frank Abagnale, who performed cons worth millions of dollars before he was even 19. DiCaprio play him in the film and he bring the character to the life with the hilarious eccentric performance. Number 9, Close Encounter of the Third Kind, 1977. Close Encounter was one of the Spielberg's first entries into the science fiction genre, and it's still hailed by many of the best aligned story even put to screen. It takes place in the world where government continues to deny the existence of alien, despite increasingly frequent sightings and attempts to the communication. Number 8, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, 1984. When a widely regarded worst entry of the Indiana Jones trilogy, still is a popular and beloved. You know you are the gods yourself, a winning franchise, although it never quite lives up to the highest of the other two films in original trilogy. Temple of Doom remains an incredibly fun action adventure movie of all audience. Number 7, The Extraterrestrial, 1982. E.T. is one of the most popular film of movies of all time, and it also marked a clear turning point in Spielberg's career where he became much more comfortable with these kinds of charming time-lapse stories. It follows the relationship between a young boy named Elliot and lost alien he names E.T., who soon become pursued by the government. Number 6, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, 1989. Although none of the indie sequels have quite been able to capture the magic of original, The Last Cruise definitely comes to closest. It features one of the character's most exciting adventure to date, introducing Jones' father and exploring their entertaining dynamic. The Last Cruise also full of some of the best action sequences and set pieces in entire series. Number 5, Cylinder List, 1993. Often described as Spielberg's objective masterpiece, Cylinder List was hugely different project for director. It marked a departure from his charming family movies and the progression into the more mature aesthetic movie that keep his work relevant and fresh. Number 4, Jurassic Park, 1993. Jurassic Park may be the Spielberg's most famous and well-known film of all time, and it's for the great reason. It is an extremely excited and engaging adventure that mixes epic writing, intricate, effective character work, and atmospheric filmmaking. Number 3, Jaws, 1975. Jaws is cited by many as the film's first ever summer blockbuster. It is a film that's completely revolutionized what a film could be, blending plenty of different genres with a timeless story, and that remains just as exciting today as the one of the most 50 years ago. Number 2, Saving Private Ryan, 1998. Spielberg's sweeping anti-war epic Saving Private Ryan was a huge filmmaking achievement, immersing audience in the Second World War and telling a fresh and complete story that not many war films had explored before that point. The film also features one of the Tom Hanks' most impressive performances to date, as he plays the captain of the squadron that he tasks with a finding and retrieving another team's soldiers to send him home. Number 1, The Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981. Raiders of Lost Ark was one of the first films to ever blend adventurous, action-heavy filmmaking with the tropes from the classic American Western, and the result one of the most successful family blockbuster of all time. The film featured a career best Harrison Ford in the lead role as he attempted to fight off the Nazis in the pursuit of elusive Ark of the Convent.